It goes without saying that 2017 has proven to be an extraordinary year for female talent in the film industry. In order to celebrate this, today, FilmDoo is counting down some of our favorite actresses in leading roles from around the world.
Shall we?
10. Zhang Yi. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Unleashed Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, annihilated and to this day still holds the record for being the highest grossing foreign language film in American history, breaking in over 128 million domestically on a mere 17 million budget. But what made this film perform so well? We, for one, would like to pin a large degree of the film's success on Beijing's Zhang Yi's character, Zhen Yu. While Zhang Yi's character proves to be extremely proficient in martial arts, Zhang herself had never received any martial arts training of the sort. Ji Yi used her abilities and background as a dancer while filming her fight sequences, opting to learn any specifics on the spot. Given the film's delicate choreography, she enabled her scenes to feel more like fluid dances than conventional kung fu sparring sequences. Alluring, majestic, and entirely badass, Zhang Yi is more than deserving of a spot on our list. 9. Noomi Rapace, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Due to David Fincher and a whopping $19 million Hollywood budget, it's more than likely you've heard of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. However, 2 years prior to Rooney Mara's Oscar-nominated performance as Stieg-licensed lead heroine, Swedish actress Noomi Rapace set the bar for future renditions of the character with a critically acclaimed performance as Lisbeth Salander. It's arguable that Fincher's adaptation may never have its big-budget Hollywood outing if it wasn't for Rapace's spectacular performance in the original Swedish films. Noomi reprised her role as the brooding, tattooed Lisbeth Salander in 2 more movies, The Girl Who Played with Fire and The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, as a part of Larson's Millennium Trilogy. Rapace's performance is not only stylish and edgy, but engaging and exciting, earning her the 9th spot on our list. 8. Emily Blunt, Sicario. In Denis Villeneuve's 2015 crime thriller Sicario, Emily Blunt plays Kate Macer, an FBI agent recruited to join a task force in pursuit of a top Mexican cartel. Between Sicario, Edge of Tomorrow, and Lupin, we know that Blunt can handle a gun as an actress. What separates Kate Macer from Blunt's character in those other films is an overwhelming sense of vulnerability. Even while armed and loaded, Macer falls into sticky spots at the hands of her teammates and should be confident. Macer has a gun and a can-do attitude, but those don't make her impenetrable to the systemic dangers dictated by her gender and status. Blunt's performance stands as testament to the strength of the female characters beyond stock cliches and as leading roles. Neither a strong female character nor a damsel in distress, Kate Macer is a woman making her way through a man's world, vulnerabilities and all, and in doing so become a strong, full-fledged female character. 7. Alicia Vikander, ex Machina. Hollywood newcomer Alicia Vikander stole the hearts of many with her critically acclaimed performance as Ava, an artificially intelligent android in Alex Garland's 2015 sci-fi thriller Ex Machina. The strengths of Alicia's performance lie in its eerie subtlety. Despite seeming exteriorly passive, Ava proves to be a femme fatale, a seductress posing as a damsel in distress, which, unbeknownst to the other characters, puts her in a position of power. Ava is placed within an archetypal narrative framework, where she must request the aid of the self-cast knight in shining armor, Caleb, in order to escape the clutches of her Frankenstein-like creator, Nathan. Although she is placed in a situation that seemingly deconstructs male power fantasies, Ava defies standard narrative conventions by demonstrating her own interior life and value, which neither male character has influence over. Cunning, manipulative, and scarily intelligent, Vikander's Ava overcomes and breaks through the pre-established boundaries of gender and isn't afraid to show us exactly what a woman can accomplish. 6. Wei Zhao, Mulan. Set in 450 AD China, Mulan, Rise of the Warrior, follows a plot that is more loyal to the original folk legend of Mulan, in which she was a warrior for the Chinese army for over a decade. In this filmic adaptation, Mulan becomes a general and retires with the nation's respect, even after her identity as a woman is revealed. You might be asking yourself, what makes this version better than the Disney version? The ability to observe Mulan leading thousands of men into battle in live action is a rare and empowering experience for both male and female viewers. Mulan's struggle as a woman in a position of power and the various dilemmas that come with commanding such a large number of people are what bring a level of intensity and depth to the story. Mulan explores the concept of honor, strength, and femininity. But despite all this film provides us with, we only get a very small glimpse at the power that the legendary Mulan is said to have actually wielded. Emotional, empowering, and inspiring, Wei Zhao's performance as the legendary Mulan sets the bar high for future renditions to compete with. 5. Sophia Boutella, The Mummy. Best known for her emerging roles in Kingsman: The Secret Service and Star Trek Beyond, Sophia Boutella has once again blasted her way onto our screens with another inspiring performance as the Mummy's ancient Egyptian antagonist, Amenet.
Kick her ass!
The actress, who was born in Algiers and raised in Paris, moved to Los Angeles at 24, intending to pursue her career as a dancer. She has since toured with Madonna and appeared in music videos for artists like Michael Jackson and Rihanna, before making her break in Hollywood. Boutella's skills as a dancer heavily influenced the physicality of her characters on screen. While discussing her role as Amenet, Boutella states, "I wanted to find her strength and her power through the way she moves in space and the way she carries herself like royalty. I wanted to find that rhythm." Strong performance and intense physicality aside, Boutella's performance as this macabre monster also provides an influential feminist figure for female audiences. As an Egyptian royal who is denied the right of becoming pharaoh because of her gender, Amenet rebels against the misogynistic social standards of ancient Egypt. Powerful, engaging, and inspirational, Boutella's performance is one to remember. 4. Milla Jovovich, Resident Evil. Best known for her performance as Alice in the Resident Evil franchise, Milla Jovovich embodies a perfect mixture of style icon and action hero. While promoting her most recent film, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, Milla spoke against traditional role of women in action movies, stating that during her time on Fifth Element, she realized she was never going to be the woman that cries for help and that it felt disrespectful to play the damsel in distress. As far as director, writer, producer Paul W.S. Anderson is concerned, Jovovich is the central reason for the franchise's massive success. He states, "She's so committed. She really gives her all to these movies. In this film, there's a scene where we hang her upside down and we beat on her. She'll go through any physical discomfort for the good of the film. What you need for a film like this is an actor who will be fully committed, because she makes you believe the world." What makes the success of Resident Evil even more remarkable is that the films center on an entire stable of strong, capable, and multicultural women. If any female action star can inspire strength in women, it's this unstoppable zombie-killing machine. 3. Natalie Portman, V for Vendetta. Natalie Portman's character, Evie, presents audiences with an authentically strong and genuine female lead. Not only does Portman's character develop immensely between the opening and closing sequence of the film, but spectators also identify with her character as a woman with political beliefs, determination, and bodily strength, which isn't subjected to the traditional over-sexualization of leading women in Hollywood. In an interview with Elle, Portman explained, "The fallacy in Hollywood is that if you're making a feminist story, the woman kicks ass and wins. That's not feminist, that's macho. A movie about a weak, vulnerable woman can be feminist if it shows a real person that we can empathize with." A statement that seemingly pairs nicely with her performance in V for Vendetta. The charm of Eva's character is that audiences, regardless of gender, can sympathize with her but also feel conflicted and confused alongside her. Nothing screams strong female lead like taking down an oppressive government regime. Am I right? 2. Charlize Theron, Mad Max Fury Road. Back in 2015, George Miller's post-apocalyptic and action-packed Mad Max Fury Road won over audiences and critics alike. Most of the film's accolades have gone to South African actress Charlize Theron's character, Furiosa, who has managed to successfully carve her name in stone amongst the greatest action heroes of all time. Following the film's release, men and women alike went to war over social media in regards to the lead protagonist being female. However, according to writer-director George Miller, he had always intended for it to be that way, arguing that when what is being fought over is women, it needs to be a woman who is doing the fighting. Theron herself has claimed that George Miller just showed the truth of who we are as women, and that's even more powerful. Women thrive in being many things. We can be just as dark and light as men. We're more than just nurturers, more than just breeders. We're just as conflicted. Not to brag, but I think women are better at embracing the dichotomy of the yin and the yang than men. Badass, short-haired, and short-tempered, Charlize's immaculate performance provides female audiences with the female action star they've been deserving of for a long, long time. 1. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. After countless failed attempts at bringing Wonder Woman to the silver screen, Patty Jenkins has finally answered all of our prayers and brought everybody's favorite Amazon to our local cinemas. Despite the brevity of her appearance in 2016's Batman vs. Superman, Gal Gadot gave one of the most memorable and exciting performances in the film, only fueling the hype and excitement for her first solo outing. Not only does Wonder Woman shatter Ares with her powers and superhuman strength, but she also shatters box office records. To date, Wonder Woman has become the highest grossing movie led by a female director and has recently surpassed its fellow DCEU counterparts, raking in a grand total of $325 million domestically and over $650 million internationally. Wonder Woman's strength lie not in her overwhelming power, but her independence, her emotional strength, and her determination and conviction to do what is right. Despite her tough demigod exterior, Diana is shown to be a naive and flawed character, which in turn makes her character more relatable and her on-screen chemistry with co-star Chris Pine all the more enjoyable. If you thought Wonder Woman was cool, lead actress Gal Gadot is also a part-time model and former soldier in the Israeli military. If you ask us, that's pretty impressive. Courageous, admirable, and awe-inspiring, Gal Gadot's performance as Wonder Woman proves that female superheroes can be just as awesome, and if not better, than the majority of male superheroes at our cinemas. So, what do you think of our top 10 list? Are there any films you thought of that we missed? If so, comment below. Don't forget to visit our website, FilmDoo.com, to create your own movie playlist, which has the chance to be made into one of our videos. If you liked our content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in next time for more videos on foreign cinema.